Sahaja is a very ancient Sanskrit term, and it describes a supreme state, actually, of yoga meditation, but it also means innate. It's intrinsic and innate within us. So Sahaja Yoga is always passed on for free. So if I was to address you all and say, well, you're actually divine, you're actually absolutely divine, and that you're made in the image of the divine, and that divine is within you and can be accessed and can be understood and facilitated, that's a great truth. And the point is to realize this and get you to a point where you start to experience not only deep mental silence, but a flow state that happens here above your head. And this is the area beyond the ego and the mind, which is where we're usually trapped, and into a point of flow that's deeply silent and deeply connected and deeply integrating. You just need to facilitate this beautiful experience of energy flowing, your pure energy flowing out the top of your head, and by itself, without effort, the system starts to balance and integrate. Now, this then shows us that we have within us a subtle body system, and most people are fairly aware they've got a physical body. They're attentive to emotions which come and go. They have thoughts all the time, but rarely are they able to back up into a deeper awareness which is behind all of these things. And that awareness is the unchanging awareness of oneness, of spirit. There's many terms for it, but the fact is it's there all the time. And actually, your higher self, your God self, if you like, is always present, always eternal and conscious and aware. And what you need to do, if you really want to get off the temporal plane and into the divine realm, is allow your attention to come beyond the mind and the ego and up here, just a few inches above your head. And that's the target experience that we have in Sahaja Yoga. And that flow is felt above the top of your head. And this system, which parallels the central nervous system, the left and right sympathetic and the parasympathetic, is well and truly within us. It's there for discovery, it's there for management, it's there for realization that you are a spirit, that you have a subtle body and gross body and mental and emotional bodies, but you are the unchanging awareness behind those. That is the spirit. That this flow state, which we call a union in yoga, is also the same as a Zen state. It's also the same as people who are entering or endeavouring to stay in the now, which is pure presence, and also the oneness of pure being, which is when you be able to step through and beyond your mental levels. And all of this is deeply nourishing, because the essence of this power, this sacred power that we have, which is in the sacrum bone, is a divine mothering power. It's a divine feminine. And she is, depending on which your tradition is and how you've been educated, she's actually the worker in the universe. It's said that God the Father is transcendent. He's beyond the creation of just pure awareness. God the Mother, the Divine Mother, is the power of God, the desire power of God, and is doing all the living work, all the living work. Now, because the universe is so huge, we have trouble getting hold of an idea like this, that there is a causal level of energy and also a teleology or a destination for our evolution. But that destination is nothing other than being a pure reflector of the divine. That's your spirit. And so our central affirmation when we get into the process of awakening this divine mothering power is simply that I am the spirit. And allowing your attention to sit on that and also to dissolve into this flow from the top of the head. So this is a repeatable, definable experience, and it's something like plugging in a computer that you didn't know you had, because this system which is within us is reading out in real time the state of these energy systems and the state of these channels. So it's a verifiable experience, and it's about self-knowledge. It's not about anything that's extrinsic. It's all you. It's all yours within yourself. But I think the missing component culturally that we've got is that we haven't paid respect to the feminine, to the divine feminine. And that means that Mother Earth and Mother Nature and the Mother Principle have all been denigrated in our Western culture. And until we get that back, until we get to a collective concern for the planet and for each other and revere the feminine, we're going to be going down further and further down a spiral that many people are already concerned about. One of the upsides of this system is that you can sense for yourself on your own internal vibratory awareness what is appropriate for you. And it's not going to pick you the lottery numbers, but it's certainly going to help you guide and give you feedback both on yourself and decisions and things that you might be facing. So this is essentially about self-discovery, but it's happening at a time when collective awakening is happening all around the world. But more and more, there's a giant sweep towards meditation and towards the power of the feminine manifesting.